to pray. There's no angels where I go, only pieces that are broken, scattered dreams across the floor. I'm home.
Alrighty, hello everybody, this is Kira's show here. Now then, whenever we last left off, we had just concluded the sports festival with Mei getting in first place, Bakugo coming in third, Bakugo coming in second, and Deku coming in third. Now, because of that, Deku, he understands why he lost, and he actually is trying to think of a good way to get around what Mei did. Cause he didn't really expect her to just pull that maneuver. It seemed risky, but it worked. So he at least does understand it. As he's thinking of a good way to somewhat restructure the mech to where it can work exactly like Mei's. Cause if she's able to just hop out of it like that, then he needs to be able to do a quick maneuver. Now, this would result in him having to reconfigure the piloting bay and do a lot more things, but keeping the helmet part of it intact would work perfectly. So, let us start at Deku's home. Deku would arrive home as he actually does walk in. He just holds up the medal saying that he was on TV, he got this place, or he got third place, and well, Mei kinda outsmarted him there. To which his dad would just say that it's not that bad, besides, you could probably do better next year. And hey, you and Mei have been hanging out a lot, and she does have her own free time. There are certain things you may not know about her, but heck, she doesn't know about your little inventions sometimes, correct? Well, yeah, but... Anyways, there's a letter for you, Midoriya. Huh? Really? Yeah, well, anyways. It just had your name on it and arrived. I'm not sure why. To which Deku, he would just take this letter. He would just read it as it says, Izuku Midoriya. He would just walk into his room as he opens it, finding it to be a hollow vid. This is where he would just see someone's face. This man would just go on saying that, hello, you must be Izuku Midoriya. Now, I want to talk to you. And well, you're going to want to listen to me, because I have a bit of important information for you. Now, this is going to sound bad and or weird, but you need to know this. Otherwise, one of your classmates will die. Now, before you go picking up a phone or calling someone, or thinking I'm just some psychopath, just know that his brother is Ingenium. Pretty sure you already know that. Jeez, my abilities are getting a bit crazy now. Haven't used them in forever. Deku's looking a bit confused, as the man would just go on saying that, listen, I'm aware about you breaking your back during the USJ, but Ida, he's going after the hero killer. Now, the man's gonna be a bit crazy and a bit more shattered. He's a fucking lunatic, honestly. But listen, his quirk, it's called Blood Curdle. If he gets close enough to you and cuts into you or breaks through your little armor, then he is going to tear you apart by paralyzing you by licking your blood. If you can talk to me and come find me, then I can explain a lot more things, along with one thing. As Deku would just watch this man's hoodie pop up as he just sees a look in his eye. It's blue. As the man would just say, you're going to want to you're really going to want to hear what I have to say, as the video would cut away, and a location would pop up. It's in a public mall. As Deku would get dressed, immediately heading out. If what he's saying is true, then Ida's really in danger. But, wait. That's right, he was acting a bit weird at the sports festival. He didn't even see him there with the class. So that does actually give a little bit of information. BT. Yes, Midoriya. Was this man telling the truth? As Deku would just retract a cord from his computer and put it into the holodisk. As BT analyzes the data, he would just say that the man was indeed telling the truth, and was, well, a bit weird about it. This holodisk was recently recorded, and or sent, so he was here today. How did he get past security? Unknown. Chances of getting through security and dropping off mail alone would be less than 5%, unless certain factors are met, to where they would rise. Now, Deku, he would just run out the door, as he just starts heading for the mall. Now, he would get there and he would sit down on the bench he was told to meet this man at, as he's looking around, trying to get a good handle and see exactly who he's supposed to be meeting. Is that the... No, that's not him. Is that him? No. BT. As Deku goes on saying that this is going to be a bit more tricky. We need to find out who this guy is. As someone would just sit down next to Deku, and immediately just grab his wrist, turning the computer off. As he would immediately slide off the computer, holding it in his hand. Deku, before he can even react, he would just bring his fingers up to his lips saying, "Shh. Now, you're going to want to listen to me. Who are you?" Well, that's different. I used to go by a name. But for now, as the man would just crack his fingers, saying that you can just call me Francis. Oh, Francis? Really? Is that even your real name? No. As the man would just turn, revealing his face, Deku seeing a mask underneath it. Or, well, a mask underneath his hoodie. He would just ask exactly why is he wearing a mask. Well, usually, this mask is a bit of a different symbol on my Earth. Your Earth. Wait. Yep. Listen, kid. I know about your little jumps, and they've been catching attention. I've been feeling them through the multiverse. I thought I was the only one of us, well, so far that we know of, that's been able to do this. So, listen to me. This is how things are going to play out. As he would just slide Deku a hard drive saying, this is everything he needs to know. But I have to go. As the man would immediately stand up. Deku, he would just turn to him asking exactly, who is he? As the man would do one thing, pulling off his hoodie and sliding up his mask. As Deku sees himself. Wait, you're me? No, that's not... What? Listen, kid. There's a lot of different things you don't know about reality. Your reality being the first to jump into another one, that's not true. There's something beyond both of us. Something even I can't control. I'm doing someone a favor right now. Since, well, I'm needed. Whatever you're doing, it's connecting people. Connecting realities. You're the anchor. What? You're the anchor. Just know that. Whatever is going to happen, you're needed. So, as he would just slide his mask back down, saying that, it's a bit different and difficult. But listen, I'm not used to having my face shown on this earth, or at least on my earth in general, without heroes or police trying to poke around for me. You're a villain, aren't you? Well, no, not anymore. Besides, as he would just immediately just fold his arms over the back of his head, saying that he has a family. He has to get home. He was just doing this little job. So, well, just know that you're not alone. As a portal would open up behind this Deku. As he would immediately back away, saying that he has to go see his wife and kids. As Deku would just be a bit confused. Seeing as he walks into a room and there is a blonde-haired woman. As she would just look forward, staring directly at him. As his eyes are wide, the portal would immediately close. What the hell? As people were somewhat picking up on what just happened. They think, oh, a guy just used his quirk, while Deku is thinking that the multiverse, it's larger? Okay, don't freak out, don't freak out. As he would just freak out, running straight home, plugging this information into his computer and finding exactly what this version of him wants him to see. He would see what can be best described as events of canon. Himself with a different quirk, Ida getting attacked and disarmed in this version of reality, and Todoroki being injured. Where Deku, he gets hit with Blood Curdle and taken down. Now, him watching this will just see that the camera would pan outwards. As he would see this mask, as he would just say that this is what will happen if you don't save Ida. Listen to me. This is all difficult to process now. I get it. You're stronger, you're probably faster than me, but I'm a bit crazier than you. Listen, just tell Bakugo, because I'm pretty sure you're going to go to a different internship, right? He has one for all and he has explosions. It'll all work out, trust me. I've kind of been looking into ourselves. Huh? Yeah. Also, gotta watch out for this one reality. Guy is traumatized. That is a short nod at Nomu Deku, for those of you wondering. Now, Deku is confused as the feud would immediately cut, as he would go to school the following week, picking an internship, keeping an eye on Ida, as Mei would try getting his attention. She would finally do so as he snaps out of it. She'd ask exactly what's been going on with him, as he would just say that it's hard to explain. To which she would just say that she's been trying to get a hold of him all week. Besides, you're not really in the lab either. Have you been working on something? I mean, yeah, you could say that. Alright. Now, with that happening, this is whenever Mei and Deku would pick an internship, as Bakugo has an offer from quite a few, especially some old guy. Deku, he would just say that Bakugo should pick Gran Torino. To which, Bakugo would just ask exactly how does Deku know the internship he got. Well, I can see it right here. As he would just point down to the paper, the very bottom of the list, saying that you should go there. Besides, as he would immediately whisper into Bakugo's ear, Ida's in danger. He's going after the hero killer. Stay calm. to which Baku would somewhat turn at him before promptly yelling to get off his back. As Baku somewhat processes exactly what Deku just said. Wait, hero killer? Ida? Wait, what? Before he can even turn to open his mouth again, this is whenever Aizawa would just say, pick your internships. You're wasting time. Now, Bakugo just choosing what Deku said, Gran Torino, as he can try getting a better hold of One for All there. Now, Ida, he somewhat just wants to capture Stain in this timeline. He's aware that his brother, well, he can retire, but medical tech was at least able to help his brother. He's going to be going through physical therapy for probably around the next year and a half, probably, but it's at least a slow process. To which he would just try thinking on this. He doesn't need the Ingenium name, but, well, his brother offered it to him, since he would just take a year off to recover. Now, let us skip to everyone's internship. Deku and Mei, they would show off their gear and everything they can that's basically a paid expense of this company off to these big, high-number companies that are all trying to fight to fund and actually get close enough to see these designs, since getting a hold of them can prove vital for their weapons divisions. Sad but true, everyone's greedy. Now, this is where Deku and Mei, they would be doing this as Deku, he would do one thing. He would just jump up into Legion, as Mei would somewhat join him for a second. She would jump up into it as this would confuse Deku as the pod closes. Now, Mei would immediately turn on the radio, as this would begin to drown out the comms. As she would just get close to Deku, and bring her mouth up to his ear, asking why he's been weird lately. Listen, if it's about us, then I don't really know what to say. This whole relationship thing is weird to me, and it's new, and well, as Deku would just go on saying that, no, that's fine. It's not you, if you're gonna say it's me, I'm gonna slap you. No, it's not me either, it's just, BT. Yes, pilot. Play footage. As Mei would just see what's on screen. What the hell? Wait, that's you, Ida Todoroki. Who's that guy? Well, that's, as Mei would watch the footage, being horrified at what happens. As Deku just died, Todoroki got disarmed, and Ida is bleeding out on the ground. She would turn to him asking if this is some sick joke before it zooms out to Deadpool. Deku. As he would give the explanation. Mei would just hear this as she asked Deku exactly what happened. Last week, Fuck. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Listen. Remember when we were fighting on the beach a while back and I phase shifted? Yes. Well, apparently I put the blueprints back together wrong. So, I went to a different version of reality. It was weird. And it kinda gets a little weirder now that I think about it. Why? Because I'm pretty sure in that version of reality, me and Mina were a couple. What? That's weird. Well, yeah, but that's not it. That me was scratching at his neck and somewhat acting like that villain at the USJ. Okay. And Mina had One for All. What the hell did you do? I don't know. It's stressful. Especially because I didn't think about it until we saw Mina, and now that I'm thinking about it more, I'm freaking the hell out. as Mei would kiss him, saying that that's at least a good explanation, but when has he phase shifted again? Because she remembers him doing it quite a bit. Well, you see, I only ever got another picture of, well, as a picture would pop up on screen, saying that this is what he's got from his feed, as Mei would see bone manipulation Deku. Wait, so the multiverse exists, and I ran into a fourth version of me, or third, I don't know, and I died in apparently this multiverse. Okay, well, I see your predicament. Now then, while that's going on, Bakugo would meet Gran Torino as he would just walk in, seeing him on the ground, scream as he would begin to scream. Now, Gran Torino would give Bakugo the rundown that he's gotten a good handle on the quirk, but he needs to do more stuff. Since using it that way during the final round, good, yeah, but reckless as all hell. And don't do that shit again. Now, Bakugo, he would just agree as Gran Torino would teach him a good way to use full cowling. Deku, Bakugo doing what Deku does in canon, bouncing up off the walls and actually using a small burst of explosions whenever he needs to redirect himself. His full cowling actually being a bit more effective than Deku's. Well, more effective than Deku's. Cursing helps me get back on track for some reason, I don't know why. That, or if you guys are having a tongue twister, just say a random word. Like eggplant. You'll get right back on track. Now then. A couple days later, this is whenever Ida, he is actually with the hero Samuel, I believe. Or Manuel. Yeah, why did I say Samuel? Now, this is whenever he would just do what Ida does, running into the situation without a single care in the world. Now, Bakugo, he would be trying to get into contact with these two, as Ida, he kind of just ignores Bakugo. Now, eventually, you get to the point where Ida, he is stuck on the ground, and the situation's gotten worse. Now, with that being said, you would also have Bakugo come in, as he would smash directly into Stain, punching him and actually sending him flying with an explosion. Stain, he would just begin by saying that that's quite annoying. Any other tricks you have up your sleeve? Well, I have two. I'd love to see them. Hero. Oh, I'm no hero. I'm just keeping this dipshit in place. Listen, you're lucky Midoriya told me what you were doing. Midoriya? Yeah. If he didn't tell me about this, I probably wouldn't be here to save your ass. So thank him next time you see him. How would he even... I don't know. But I'll have to talk to him after this, since I'm a bit fuzzy on the details myself. I'm guessing BT, but I might be wrong. Or Jarvis. The fuck is a Jarvis? As Stain continues, blitzing and actually trying to run in for Bakugo. Bakugo getting ready, jumping upwards into the air. Exploding and bouncing off the walls, he would begin fighting against Stain. Ida would be watching these two just jump around as Ida, he would somewhat try moving, finding it to be very ineffective as Todoroki would walk into the alley. Now, as that happens, Todoroki would begin blasting fire directly at Stain, to Ida's surprise. Baku would see that as he would begin fighting and actually getting close enough to punch Stain in the face. Todoroki, getting ready with his ice, would blast a path of it directly towards Stain, getting one of his legs stuck. Bakugo coming in, smashing Stain in the chest. Stain trying to lick at Bakugo's blood as he slashes at his face, being very ineffective. Bakugo would have actually turned his head away as he was able to get free of the blade. Thinking that he doesn't know this guy's quirk. Crap, he never thought of that. Speed? No, wait. If it was speed, he wouldn't have tried using his tongue. That's gross. No. Bakugo and Todoroki, they would eventually take down Stain, after Endeavor showed up and helped Todoroki with the whole fire wall. Now then, this is where Stain would give his speech and, well, inspire the next generation of villains. As Deku and Mei are... yeah, they got things somewhat sorted out as Mei was told the whole secret of the multiverse. Now, she was processing this in the whole 2 weeks of the internships, finding out exactly why Deku's been weird, as she can't even really work on tech herself, finding that processing this alone is stressful as all hell. So she does at least have Jarvis run configurations, while she's only able to somewhat have enough time, or well, free space in her mind to create a chassis for her armor, to at least mold the armor onto, so that it's a bit better and more effective with nanites. Now then, that is going to be where I leave this part off of, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and have an amazing day. I will catch you guys in the next part.